Emilio brought his head over from Honru, and we're just double checking this thing before we put it back onto the bottom end that we just got put together, making sure none of the valves are severely bent or anything like that. You said it didn't get too hot or anything when you drove it, right?
No, not at all.
Okay, yeah, it should be good, but we're just double checking. So we got the poor man's way of checking right here. We just poured some gas into the intake ports. We're checking the intake valves right now. It's been sitting for a while now, and it's holding fluid, which is good, but we do have a couple valves that are a little leaky, especially this guy right here. You can actually see if I wipe the fluid away, you'll see it seeping back out. So that one is leaking pretty good. It's not terrible, but it's obviously not ideal. And we have a couple others that are leaking, but not as bad as that one. We just marked them with a Sharpie. We're really going for like these guys right here. See, they're not leaking at all. We've let this sit for about 10 minutes now. And we also have this one right here that's leaking a little bit. So what we're gonna do, just to try to help them seal up a little bit better, is just pop these 4 out, and we're going to just put some valve lapping compound on them and re-lap them into the seat, and hopefully that will help seal them up a little bit better. We're not trying to take this back to a machine shop and go crazy with it, because overall it's probably in pretty good shape. So we'll go ahead and do the intake valves, double check them afterwards, and then we'll do the exhaust valves, and then we're gonna get this thing decked and she'll be good to go onto the bottom end that we just got put together last night. So we're gonna start with the worst one first, which was this guy right here. We got a rag stuffed up under there so the valve can't come out. I'm just gonna take a socket and give her a smack. She should come right apart. There's one keeper, just like that. The other one. There we go.
Brand new.
Nice and shiny. Now the suction cup will stick. You can see right here we got some gunk on the seat. Nothing too crazy, but it didn't come out perfectly clean. See, after I wipe it off, look how much cleaner it is now. So there's always a good chance that like something small could have been wedged in between there, causing it to leak as well. But that's why we're double checking. So we'll get some valve lapping compound in this guy. We'll slide it on in there, get the little suction cup, and good as new. Got some valve lapping compound. Just like that. Don't film what I just did. You got a hawk tail on it just a little bit.
Is that how you start a fire too? In the woods?
Something like that.
Professional Boy Scout. This is the worst one, so if it helped this one, then
Seeing the shiny valve makes me want to do all of them.
hey man,
Yeah,
hey,
with all my-
whatever you want to do, brother.
Emilio, I'm have a job for you. Just like that. We'll fill just that one because we know the other one is okay next to it. Damn, dude. Just like that. We're sealed up.
Damn, I don't see anything, bro.
We are sealed up.
Yeah, that's all I needed, just a little dirt in there.
Yeah, I bet the head's fine and it just might have some stuff. Amelia was just saying off camera that the motor was sitting together for some time, especially with all that like water stuff that happened inside the engine. So these valves were probably hung open in the car, and you know, some stuff could have built up in there, whatever it may be. But we'll go ahead and clean the other 3 that we know are leaking. Then we'll move on to the exhaust valves. But yeah, look at that, she's sealed up. Way better. You guys saw what it was like before.
Not a drop.
Not a drip. All right, we got gas in all the intake ports here, and as you can see, we are looking way better, way less leakage going on. Look at that, we just got these 2 cleaned up. She's looking really good. We did have one exhaust valve that was leaking a little bit as well, so we got that one lapped, but all the others on the exhaust side looked good. No major leaks. We were just double checking that, you know, there was no valve that was obviously bent, but everything looks to be good to go. Hit me up for all your
Head needs?
valve train jobs, head work, whatever you need. Don't hit me up for head specifically, but if you need work on your cylinder head, you know, got my.
You're the guy.
Yeah, you know, I'll lap those suckers in nice.
See,
and
usually
tight.
I got the guy, but now you got the guy. You are the guy.
Apparently today I'm the guy. I got you, dude.
So you're gonna get it decked, and what else we gotta do to it?
That's mainly it. We'll just get it decked. Since we have a brand new block and that was just freshly decked, won't hurt to get this decked so we know that we got two flat surfaces going together. Get a head gasket in between them, and then we can get your engine all the way together.
Yeah.
Get her back in Honda.
Dang, one step closer, man. I'm getting excited.
She's coming along, boys. Dang, poor Susie all torn apart here. Got the dash pulled out of this thing. Wyatt's been busy getting the clutch pedal all hooked up and working and cleaning up some of this wiring back here. But as you guys saw in the last video, we got a master cylinder mounted in this thing right there in the wheel well, and Wyatt has been working on getting all of this fabbed up to the pedal. And as you can see back in there, we have a pedal attached to the master, and she is working. So now I just gotta get a line made, get some fluid in there, and in theory we should have a clutch.
Yeah, I'll be ready to go after that. We just got to bleed it real quick, and then we should be solid and set. So like you said, just cleaning up some wiring that was hitting the clutch pedal. So pulled the dash to do that, and otherwise it's going pretty smoothly. Just a couple things to button up on it, and she'll be ripping.
Hell yeah. What else do we need besides the drive shaft? And that's pretty much it.
Exhaust, fill it with water and oil, and it's really pretty close. I got to rewire some of the stuff for the fuel tech real quick just because it kind of got thrown together the last couple times. So we're going to go through clean up part of that. That's also why the dash is out, but otherwise it's pretty close. So it should be running today, probably not today, probably tomorrow, to be real.
Okay.
So
Well,
it's very
she's
close.
right there. The Sidekick is almost back up in action. She's been down for too long. I'm excited to have her back up and running.
That, and just have it to where you can actually drive it. Like, it ran forever, but it never got drove.
Yeah, this thing was
unreliable.
This thing was never fun to drive.
That automatic worked great for burnouts, but that's about it.
I gave it like a 50-50 chance you would make it back from wherever you went to. So I never
much.
trusted taking this thing anywhere.
Yeah.
Made a quick trip down to Universal Drive Shafts over here. We got the drive shaft ready for the Sidekick. Got her in our tube right here. Got her loaded up in the back of the Platycee. Huge shout out to these guys, always getting our drive shafts knocked out. But we can go ahead and head back to the house and get that thing stuffed into the Sidekick. All right, back up under the Sidekick. The drive shaft is in and the transmission is completely bolted up. Everything is in place, ready to go. We got the starter on. We had to order that separately because the one that we had for the automatic transmission was a little bit different. So we got a brand new starter on this thing. We also took the transmission back out, got it painted up. That came out really good. Got the engine oil cooler back up on there as well. And then something else that we did, well, I got this guy knocked out. We used the factory speed sensor that was in the rear diff here, and we put our own Hall effect sensor in there. So we will be able to see vehicle speed, which we didn't have before. So we'll be able to set up two-step and stuff off of the speed, which will be nice instead of having to use a button to manually do it. But yeah, we're just about done under the Sidekick here. We got some more things to button up top, and then we can go ahead and try to fire this thing up. Careful around that thing, Greg. We were just saying how she's been down for almost like a year. That's the last time it did anything cool was last year on the 4th.
And everybody loves the car, so it's like it's been down for too long. So I'm glad to see it back
Yeah.
up. Hopefully we can get it going and make some exciting noises for the neighbors.
We got ourselves a line from the master to the slave cylinder down there for the clutch. We got our clutch tester Greg in here. Can you reach the pedal in there?
Yeah.
Give her a push. Oh yeah, fork is moving. A little blurry down there. But we got ourselves a clutch. All right guys, we got the Sidekick all back together here, and we are ready to fire this thing up for the first time with the new manual transmission. We do have a couple more things we got to do before it's drivable, but as you guys saw, the clutch is working. We got the drive shaft in, we just got the exhaust on. Wide band's not even plugged in. A couple other little things to button up, but the last time we like two-stepped it or did a burnout or really anything was 4th of July last year, and that's coming up tomorrow. So it's kind of like the year-long anniversary since the Sidekick's done anything cool. So Try to fire up.
It was a year ago I did the burnout in it, and that's what led to buying the Corolla. Because I wanted to build a Rotary. So
Yeah. Once
just
why I
about a
did
year.
that. Once why I did that burnout, he was hooked on the Dorito life.
Yep. Needed one of my own. I regret it every day.
Hey, you look cool.
Ready
in
to
it.
fire this thing?
Yep. Go rig that fuel pump up. We already checked for fuel leaks. Everything looks good.
Alrighty, cranky.
Send it. Come on, Susie.
All right,
Shut
burnout
her
time.
down, dude. The NSX is gonna smell like oil and rotary exhaust. Forgot to roll the window up on the NSX. It's just blowing right inside of there. Dude, look at the NSX. It's literally hazing inside.
Hot boxed it.
Yeah, we hotboxed the NSX a little bit.
Smells like Doritos.
She sounds healthy, dude.
Spicy nacho cheese Doritos right there.
Yep. Sick though.
Nice.
Good job, boy.
Couple things to button up. I know.
Yep. Mine's been going hard on Susie here. Getting her knocked out.
Little oil leak over here though.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Just one little one.
Ruh-roh.
Well, hopefully we don't have any. Looks like the major one's gone.
You think that was from when we were filling it?
Oh,
It came out right
Yeah,
here.
no, I think we're good. We're good. Yeah, it came out of the breather right there. We just have a few more things to button up on this, and then we can go take her for a test drive.
Should we make sure the tire spins? We can do that.
Go for it. Yeah. I want to see this thing go into gear.
Put it through some gears.
For how much abuse this thing has been through, she still sounds great.
Yeah. Surprised. Honestly surprised.
Oh yeah, boys. Susie's back. Gotta get some water in this thing. I think that's good right there. Susie is back, boys. All right, first drive in Susie on the manual transmission. I don't know how to get it into reverse, so there we go. You gotta push down and over.
Wow, she's back.
Oh, it's so sick, dude. She's back, baby. Manual is so much better. Yeah. It's so much nicer to drive. I love this thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, she sounds like she's running great.
Yeah.
Nice and crisp.
Nope. Sick.
Hell yeah. Well, let's put it away before we do something stupid. Well guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. We got the Sidekick back up and running on a manual transmission, and just after taking it down the street, I can say it's gonna be so much more fun to drive. I'm just really glad that it's a manual once again. And yeah, more to come on the Sidekick. Like we said a couple videos ago, we wanted to go to a local little Rotary meet called Sevens Day out here in Tampa. So we're gonna be out there with the Sidekick and a couple other friends. Wyatt's back there working on the Corolla, going through it a little bit. So we're getting all the Dorito machines up and running to have some fun. But that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you later.